Alright, that should do it for voice. Alright. Let's see, what's on the to-do list? Well, first of all, give you a bit of image. So today I'm going to be using Morix Mountain Blade Warband editor. This is a visual editing tool that will write Python for you, and you only have to change the parameters of, for example, an item or a specific unit type or companion. So let's start off with the item editor. Stuff, all your items, all flags, capabilities, modifiers and values, and to what faction they belong. So for today I'm going to be looking for a Pavis shield. Let's see, we're going to be editing the heavy ones, so we're going to add a new type based on the heavy Pavis. Going to be calling it, well, as we're going to be making this for Colin, we're going to be calling it Colin's Pavis. The item name is going to be a bit better written. And we're just going to copy that to here, as we are not interested in actually having this available in the shop. Alright, then some modifiers, no, capabilities. Let's see here. Where was it again? Where was it again? Here, can't be used on horseback, just untick it. And now the Pavis can be used on horseback. We are going to give it 600 hit points. We are going to increase the size to 120 and 60. Not 620, 60. Just so it acts like a tower shield. And it will have basically no cost. Will do no damage. Will not belong to any faction. So we'll add this item. Now, the item that has been added is item 606. And we're going to save our changes, and no, I don't want to keep an extra backup of the previous. Then we want to make a crossbow for Colin. So we're just going to look for the crossbows available. Here, a sniper crossbow. So we're going to add one based on the sniper crossbow. And we're going to call this Colin's crossbow. Very, very creative. Copy that, as I do not intend to have more than one of it into the game. And let's see. So, shot speed will be 100. Speed will be 60. We'll leave the difficulty at 10. And it will do, let's say, 70 pierce. So if it hits, it will pierce and will do 70 damage. Basically, this is an insta-kill modifier for most, except for the most heavily armed troops. We're going to add this item. We're going to save changes again for a crash. Add the directory, and that is basically all we need for now. So back to main menu, and then we're going to go into the troop editor. All the way down. And here we are going to be looking for, Let's see. What are we going to base him on? We're going to base him on a combat engineer. So we're going to be taking the standard gear of the combat engineer. We're going to add a new troop. This is going to be called colon, not double L, one L. And we're just going to copy, paste, paste. He will belong to no faction. He will have a crossbow skill of 300. He will have a one-handed skill of 150. And a polearm skill of 200. All these stats should be quite good, but we are going to put down engineer to 4. And I am going to up pathfinding and spotting by 2. And I'll give him a training of 5. So that should be quite good. He is going to be a, let's see, he's going to be a hero character. He's not going to fall dead. He's not mounted. He's not a merchant. He is male. Yeah, I'm going to keep him male. And now we're going to be looking at his equipment. I have a pole hammer, a pole axe. We're going to delete the heavy crossbow. And we're going to add his crossbow. And then we're going to also add his shield. Let's see, does he already have a shield with here? No. But I am going to be taking out the pole hammer and pole axe, as those are pole arms. Let's see if we don't have any better bolts to give him. Here, steel bolts. I'm going to take the normal ones off you. Let's see. That's that for this. Then we're going to get you a spear. And of course I read it wrong. And I do apologize for the background noise. The ice cream car just drove by. So we're going to give you a good spear and a... No, you're already full, so I'm going to be taking your one-handed back down to 100, because you can only equip 4 weapon typed items at once, and we're going to up your pole arms to 50, because you're already having a spear, bolts, a crossbow, and a pavis. But yes, I added it, and then we will also give you a horse. We will give you a war horse. Quite fitting, I think. So, first of all, we will take out your complete and utter upgrade path, because you don't need any. Then we're going to add you. Yes. We're going to save. We're not going to keep a backup. And then we're going to have to look where we're going to put you in. I think if I take the heavy combat engineer and I put you in as a upgrade for him, and take this one off. It can be better to take this one off. Actually, look at the normal combat engineer, and this one has it again. Get you as the upgrade for the normal combat engineer. We're going to update the troop. And we're going to save again, don't keep any changes, and that should be it. So, just exit, and then I'm going to be loading up the game. Well, it'll take a little bit, and well, I do have cheats enabled for this, but that's only for testing purposes. As I do actually want to get Colin to show off. And hopefully it will work. I say hopefully. So let's get the edit the game capture. We are going to be capturing Mountain Blade Warband. If everything is fine, it should show up. Yes, showed up. So, now just waiting until we've loaded up, and then we'll look if we can actually use you. And how overpowered you are. Because I'm going to get you early game, of course. I'm going to not play the tutorial, we're going to start a new game. Going to continue. I want to quit without saving. Just dump the skills. Not to 4-4, it's to 1-4. Just dump all the skill points somewhere. Doesn't really matter as long as I can continue. Okay, done. And we'll just go to the Sloth Kingdom. Now attain the Sloth Kingdom. Control F4 to instantly kill the bandit that wants to attack us in the alley. Now we're going to meet with the merchant and just take your money and leave. Yes, yes, don't have to read this. Wish I didn't have to go through this every single time I started the game. Alright, so we'll go here. Recruit a volunteer. Going to need to put you into skirmishers. Bring you up to archer. Crossbowman. Combat engineer. Colin. Here you are. Just going to take a print screen of this. Hopefully that works. Otherwise I'll just take a snip of the video later. But here you are, Colin. And just get the two of you out of here. So I can talk with you. Can look at your equipment. You have the Colin's crossbow with steel bolts, a good spear, and your pavis. Father gave you a horse. You need to look that one up. Mail boots, mail tunic with a surcoat, and a segmented helmet. And I have some fish. So, never mind. Now we're going to look for abandoned bandits. Come on, some looters. There gotta be some looters around here. There, 10 looters. Surrender or die? Of course not. Because you're all stupid. And I'm going to move to the top of the hill. Come on, Colin, listen to me. I'm your boss. I pay you a wage. So we're just going to move as far up the hill as possible, so we can shoot at them for as long as possible. No, you're already shooting. Yeah, and there's your first kill. I'm going to move you up a bit. Your second kill. Ah, yeah, the bolts, Colin. Nope, not a kill. No, stay back, keep firing. Shoot him in the face. Of course you don't. Just keep shooting. The crossbow needs to be faster. You're not overpowered enough. You're stabbing the guy. Right, now just hold. And use your goddamn crossbow. Told you use your crossbow. Alright, that can go better. It can seriously be done better. So, just put this one up again, get the modding tool again up, and we're going to go to the item editor. And your crossbow needs some more love. Alright, so speed will be going up to 100. 20. Ammo 5. Update. Save changes. Okay. Attempt 2. Hopefully it'll work this time. So I'm going to load up the mod. I'm going to close the screen capture. We're going to open the game capture in a minute. Surprised that no one has showed up yet. I only dropped 16 frames. Yes. Alright, game's loaded. Okay, hopefully it'll do better this time. Hopefully. Right, start a new game. I hate you have to start a new game every time. Done. Okay, fuck that. We're going to start in the same country because I know there are looters there. Going to control F4. I'm going to control heal myself. I pressed control 3 and I almost killed myself. I thought I could shoot you with a crossbow. Would be funny though. Alright, go here. Okay, get a recruit. Go to the party. Now I'm going to level all of you to combat engineers or heavy crossbowmen. Down, inventory. Get me some cash. Party. One of you needs to be a combat engineer. I'll be Colin. And the two of you will become a heavy crossbowman. And then elite crossbowman. And finally on to noble crossbowman. These are good. Alright. Now look here, band of looters. We're gonna kill you. Surrender or die. Yes, just charge the enemy. Oh god, what? Couldn't have asked for a better ground. I didn't want to use that thing once. You know what? Everyone. F3 and F1. Hold fire till they're close enough for fire at will. Because all you're doing now is wasting ammo. Okay, Colin? Don't waste ammunition. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm going to put you a bit further forward. Just so you can see the base of the hill. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fire. Fire frei. Second kill for Colin. The final one got just headshotted right in front of everyone. Like, I'm happier with the Colin now, but I do want to test the weapon that he is using at the moment. We go to the party. Oh Colin, I want to talk. Let me see your equipment. I want your crossbow and I want your bolts. Never mind, done. And then we're going to look for another vandal looters. Oh no 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 men at arms. Alright, take this guy. Alright, all of you stand here. I'm going to dismount. Oh, there they are. I am terrible with crossbows. Reload this thing. Need to get closer. Oh, wait. Everyone, hold fire. I want to kill them myself with rapid fire. Alright, okay. Almost close enough. Hope you're happy with this machine gun, Colin. It's the best thing I could do. Well, I could also give you some more bolts. You know what? No. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 200 bolts. And you're basically going to be owning a machine gun with 20 ammunition. That's what I'm going to do. This one is going to be 20. Alright, put it back on. Basically change the ammo to 20. We're going to save that. No backup, yes, thank you. Then we're going to take some bolts. Take these steel bolts. We're going to add an item based on these bolts. These will be Colin's bolts. And they will be 200. They will do. You will have 200 of them. We'll add the item. I want to keep a backup. Right. So back to the main menu. Back to the troop editor. All the way back down here to column. I am going to be taking off of you your good spear and your bolts. And I'm going to give you your bolt. No, your bolts. And what did I delete? Probably the warhorse. Well, you weren't using it in the first place, so it doesn't matter. Save. No backup. Alright. Other attempt, but well, you know what? I am going to. Let's see. I am going to take a noble crossbowman. I'm going to add a troop. Yes. It will be called Heavy Gunner. and I'll just get a buttload of those. Delete, delete, add, add. Add troop, yes. Then we're going to go back to see, crossbowman. No. Heavy crossbowman? Yes. They have to level from the noble crossbowman. Here. Noble crossbowman. Heavy gunner. Update. Yes. Save changes. No update. No backup. And next attempt. This is going to be hilarious. I'm going to get like 10 heavy gunners. No, 20. I'm going to get Colin and 20 heavy gunners. This is going to be glorious. I hope at least. Or there's going to be another fail. Alright, time to dump the stats again. Write the stupid name. The proficiency is off. Don't care what I look like. Same starting place. Control F4. This time I'm going to aim for the guy. See if he's immortal. He really is immortal. Yeah, blah 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 blah. I have to rescue your brother because he's an idiot. Yeah, give me the money. Inventory, all the money. Recruit. Recruit. No one. Pussies. 7 of them. That's more like it. We'll do one more village. 4 of them. Okay. Party. Time to level, you guys. Wish there was a better way than constantly having to press Ctrl X. All of you are going to be crossbowmen. Well, one of you will be a combat engineer. That combat engineer will level into column. And the rest of you will be leveling into heavy gunners. There's 16 of them. Elite crossbowmen, noble crossbowmen, and then heavy gunners. It's going to be bloody hilarious. I hope at least. Alright, that's all 16 of them. And heavy gunners. Come on, come on, come on. Need more people. Need more experience. Alright. Not enough funds. Right, now I'll have enough funds. Right, 16 heavy gunners and column. And we're going to be looking for sea raiders. They are the most heavily armed starting units in the entire game. Where are you going? We will kill you. All 17 of them. Set up. Dismount. Now they're going to crest the ridge and they're going to get machine gunned. Well, Colin killed one. See where? There you are. You don't have your Pavis with you? Stupid. We basically just wiped out the hardest starting party to get in the entire game before they even reached us. That was funny. We win just like that. Let's see. Someone else we can take on. Ooh, 11 spearmen out of my modification. 10 spearmen from my modification. Let's see how well they fare against them. I'm going to want to set you up here. And you have 200 bolts, so I'm not really scared about you wasting stuff. So just open fire. Murder them. There's Colin. No kills so far. Are spearmen going to be the hard counter to heavy gunners? Or aren't we just not accurate enough? I should really change the accurate states of these things. Need to look if I can do so. Because they're not hitting at all. Right guys, I want you to fall back a bit. Because they're going to crest that ridge in a second. Oh, first one down. Oh, second one down. Just need to break their shields. Are we going to make it? We made it! We killed 10 spearmen, which are high level infantry. 2 bent javelins, a heater shield and a segmented helmet from that. Right, what else can we take on? Only 7. Isn't there any bigger parties around here? 16. Ooh. Only 14? Guys, set up. Fire frei. Now let's see how much murder you lay down. Because this is getting really fun. Oh, already kill. This range. Multiple kills from this range. You guys are overpowered. Nope, they're firing back with something. Being their arrows. Are we going to lose someone? No. We're not. These guys have some of the best armor in the game. And a lot, and really a lot of, what was it again, Iron Flash? And we won. Just mowed them down like that. Now we're going to get finally a big battle. Only 16 again? Why don't they never team up? Oh, this is a shitty battlefield. Okay guys, get back there. Can't fire at them from afar this time. Move that way. You have better line of sight, even with the rocks. And the aimbots that you're using. Okay guys, lay down a murder. Hopefully, maybe, at some point. I'm waiting for it. 18 against 16. Who will win? You know, I should change one of the bandit parties to be 1,000 peasants and match them up against like 40 heavy gunners. But I'm going to get the heavy gunners as a lower upgrade. So, alright, let's see. But, well, it's probably going to have to wait for another time. I'm running out. I'll see you, well, I'll see all of you and the giant amounts of murder in the next modding stream. So, till then.